What is up, guys? I've always had an opinion about Guild Wars 2.
Is this a typo? We're gonna fix this.
Don't let me down, Mystic Forge. Don't let me down.
They nerfed it. They nerfed it all. Oh, good job. Good job.
Don't worry, I'm in a better place now. Today I'm going to be talking about monthly events and what I think about them. Some people hate them, some people like them. But make sure you watch the full video before commenting of how much you hate me. Okay? Okay. So let's go take a dive.
Disclaimer. Okay. Alright, let's talk about this new event that just came out here. From a show of hands, who thought this event could have been a little bit better? Yeah, me too. Okay, yes, the backpacks are cool. The two backpacks, the one with the nice corsage on your back piece and the, the Doc Ock backpack from Spider-Man. It was awesome, right? The tentacles move and everything. But I stepped into South Sun Cove and I was like, this again? Again? No. I'm just joking. Of course, reusing South Sun and trying to bring life into it after that god-awful other event that we had, even though the precursors were very nice touch. Still though, the living story for me is just not really cutting it. And for a monthly event, for me, I think that monthly events are supposed to bring back people who are playing other games, right? They're like, oh, because Guild Wars 2 doesn't have a subscription fee, so you can go play other games if you want, right? Which is fine, I think. I think they made their game that way to be more casual and you don't have to worry about grinding the gear. People can argue with me, oh, the monthly events are not supposed to be bringing back people, but really, it's supposed to make people want to play the game, is it not? Or at least keep the experience fresh for the people who are playing all the time. And, it's just like they okay, here you go. Here's a new event. Now, here's a thought. If the first thing that I do when I log into Guild Wars 2 when there's a new patch is go to the all great and powerful Duffy.net for a guide to look up just to get my awesome corsage. Yeah, I like flowers. What up? There's something wrong there because I don't want to experience any of the new content by myself. I need someone to handhold me because I could care less. That's not a good sign. I mean, I don't speak for the majority. That's not what I'm saying. I speak for maybe a small few. I don't know, but this is just my opinion. I just think it should be, oh, it's a Guild Wars new patch. Let me just look at the patch notes. Or it's, oh my gosh, you're adding that thing in this one. It's the feeling's not there. What's going on? The last one was Super Adventure Box. I thought that was awesome. I'm not saying that, of course, they're always going to have bad patches, but I feel like the monthly living story events have been with no meat. It's just the bone. They're giving us just the bone. We're not dogs. I don't know where I was going with that. I'm not a video game rocket scientist, right? But, I did sell 1 million copies in Game Dev Story, but, that doesn't count, right? I don't know if this helps or not, but maybe spread some time between the patches. Give it some more polish. Maybe not every 2 weeks like you've been doing every month. Instead, do it every 2 months or every 3 months and make the patches with a little bit more meat, a little bit more substance. Over at Zam, Scott Hawks asked Colin Johansson, are we going to see more updates like this, right? Or is it going to be every 2 weeks? And they say they want to make content faster. This really worries me because I don't want the content to degrade, and it already feels like it degrades a bit. And if they decide to just pop out content like this for us to chew on for a little bit and then spit out like gum, then I don't see how, this will... Yeah. I could be worried for nothing. They probably have two groups, one working on the big, extreme good projects and one working on the little pieces of candy to give out to the little children. So every couple of months, they'll come up with a really good patch, and then they have little patches that, living story, big patch. Oh, scavenger hunt, and some living story. Oh, expansion with the Tengu or Kodan. Kodan, please. Kodan. Look, I know it's easy for players to say, oh, make better events, ArenaNet, make better events, because it's not that easy, okay? You need creativity, you need imagination, you need money, right? Definitely need the money. But Matt, you're asking too much from Arena. No, I am not asking too much. Have you guys played the beta? Have you guys played the beta? The Hunger Games minigame where it put everyone on the same map, and when you die, you turn into robots or something. Like, I even remember that. I can't really remember some of the events I've done with Guild Wars 2, but I remember that. You remember where they used to show future content of the Shatterer flying in the sky in other areas? That was amazing. That was you know, it made you want to look in the sky like, oh, maybe ArenaNet's gonna, you know, fly a dragon today or whatever like that. Little sneak peeks, little stuff to get you excited about the game, you know? And yeah, I know. Easier said than done. I get you. But I feel like I don't even want to play PvE anymore. The PvE stuff is kind of poop now. I mean, the only thing hardcore is fractals and dailies. Yay. I got my legendary, so I might as well play some World v World and level up in there, or some PvP. I've been trying to figure out to get into some PvP. I'm like level 1. I'm level 0 if that exists in PvP. I might as well get into that. And World v World has been getting some juicy love from ArenaNet, so I might as well try to go level up in there and get me some stat points. Oh yeah. What I really want to do is level up every class to level 80, but all the areas have no events in them, and I wonder why they nerfed it so bad. I mean, I understand bots were farming the events, but who cares? I mean, yes, nerf it down a little bit, but don't nerf it all the way that it makes it feel like you're only doing hearts. It's the same as every other game then. What's the point of, you know, saying, oh, we have dynamic events when I don't see any of them, you know? I want to see them up all the time. There's always something crazy going on the map. I would love to see that, but it's not there anymore. In the launch, there are events everywhere, and I know it was to a point that it was imbalanced, but man, was it fun. Man, I start to hate balancing after a while, because imbalance seems to be more fun than this, you know? That big consumable video that I did, pretty much all those consumables are nerfed already, you know? And those were fun. Just the reason why me and Wooden Potatoes did it, because they were fun, right? And then we showed you guys because they were fun, and now they're not fun anymore because they got nerfed. But yeah, back on subject. At the end of the day, you log in, you look on the almighty Dolphy, and you look up a guide, you do it, and you get a jug of karma and a couple silver, and you're like, nah.
I could be just wasting my breath, and the next patch that Guild Wars 2 tosses out is better than the first time I went to Chuck E. Cheese. But who knows? So what's your opinion on the subject? Do you disagree, agree, somewhere in between? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, give me a like, share with your friends, leave a comment, say what's up in the comment section below. Ran out of breath, and stay visual. So let's take a dive. So let's go take a dive.